A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel, and this is the session. Masculine is in tears thinking about his feminine. Masculine is watching a movie. He sees a character, he sees a story, and he goes into deep thoughts about the feminine. And now I'm going to talk about what is leading to this. Like, why is the masculine crying? Why is the masculine weeping? Why is the masculine missing her so much? And why, after getting into a karmic relationship and after doing whatever he wanted to do, he got the option. He was the one, in fact, who told the feminine that, it's not gonna work out and I don't want so much intensity, or I'm commitment phobic, or this and that. But I'm okay with the karmic because the karmic is not like you. She's easygoing. She's enjoying my company. She's not complaining. She's not questioning my feelings if they are real or if they are fake, which you do. You keep asking me, is it real? Is it genuine? And things like that. So I'm not like into this right now. And then they move on and the feminine never contacts him after that. That's the time they have this dynamic during those days. And then later on, she goes like, okay, fine, doesn't understand me, alright, no problem. So there is a lot of pain within him, and this is basically going through a dark night of the soul, that he is going through it right now. He doesn't know it, obviously. But what has changed everything is from the feminine's energy, I'm going to tell you. Because now it's the feminine's turn, okay? First of all, this is a feminine who is in a mission, okay? And the reason why she went away from the masculine was because why she went away from him? At first, he went away from her saying that, I'm okay with the karmic relationship. Either you be like the karmic, either you have to do all the karmic things. Because in many cases, I have also come across this situation in many cases, and discussion with other people, that the masculine and feminine, they go through this separation phase also because the masculine is wanting the feminine to do certain things which she doesn't want to do. And she keeps denying, she keeps refusing, and she's like, no. And then there is a volcanic eruption where he says, what, if you're not doing this, then I'm not gonna be with you. And this intensifies and triggers the emotions of feminine, who is feeling like, how can he do this? Basically, he's going to leave me. And then she keeps focusing on that abandonment because she already has it. And whatever follows up, it is not a one-day process. Let me tell you, a lot of you forget that actually while being in this journey, that your separation was never a one-day process. It did not happen over a day, 2 days, 3 days. It goes on, it lingers on for some time. And those who genuinely have experienced this, only they can say this. That yes, my separation did not happen over 1 day or 2 days. It was lingering on. It was always around. It was hovering around. And there was some kind of a negativity, tension between both of us. And then finally one day, he would just blast me, or he would just start acting like he doesn't care, or in some cases he would say it, in some cases he would act like it, things like that. So then eventually it is also in the feminine's hand. Like some of the feminines, they don't let it go so easily. So they keep sticking around and they are in the runner-chaser dynamic, which means that maybe they will not talk to the masculine for 6 months or 7 months, or even a longer time for some, 3 months, 4 months, shorter time, longer time, depending on whatever it is. But she will call him after some time, or she will connect with him, and again he will connect. So after doing this again and again, this going away, fighting, deleting, blocking, then coming back, then contacting, then going away, then coming back, this keeps happening, and then she realizes that I will not do it anymore. Let's see how long we don't talk. And then it goes on and on and on, and it becomes a long-term separation. Because the feminine realized that he did not contact me, he did not call me back, he did not come back to me, like seriously. So I only have to make the effort, I only have to go up to him, I only have to look for him, only then he will come. Which means his ego is bigger than me, his ego is bigger than the relationship or the connection that we share. So this change happens in the feminine, and she stops talking to the masculine, and she gets completely busy with her mission work. And while she's in the mission, that's when a new person comes in her life, a new person who's more caring, more loving, more affectionate, and obviously present. And that's because she is also in that zone that I don't want to think about my masculine or whosoever that guy was. Of course, in between he will drop into her mind, or she will have a dream experience, a dream interpretation will happen. Sorry, a dream intervention will happen, which needs to be interpreted, obviously. All of that happens, and she keeps saying no, 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 no. There are two types of feminines here which I see. One is someone who gets into a relationship, but there is another one who says, I got to do my mission now, because I've done this whole relationship and blah 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 a lot of times, and I don't want to do it. Here in this case, the karmic's entry, or this, you can say, to me it looks like the karmic only, but is a slightly nicer karmic, because usually the feminines do attract nicer karmics always. Like whatever they are looking for, they usually attract that only. Not in the DM, but in the other person they see those qualities. It's just that they are not long lasting. It's just that obviously they have to end one day or the other, sooner or later. So the masculine is very low, very sad, very upset, because now he feels that he cannot access to that connection, he cannot access to that emotion anymore. The feminine, on the other hand, is completely like out of his thoughts, and she's not thinking about him. Right now she's not. Yes, she has been in those up and down phases, and she's also thinking like, I don't have time for him. Honestly, I don't. I gotta do my things. I don't have time for all this, any of this. Now, he is thinking about the time they spent together, and he's also realizing that he did hurt her. He did make her cry, he did make her feel bad, he did abandon her. Maybe something is wrong with him, maybe something he needs to fix within him, which he has been running away from too, which he has been trying to escape too. But what to do? What to do? How to get to her? How to reach her? How to find her? This is when there is an energy of some of the higher beings, some of the ancestral energy, some spirit guide. I can see one female who's elder, who's probably connected to both of them. And I'm getting like slight goosebumps when I'm saying this, to be honest. That they both, maybe he introduced her to somebody like that, and that person could see that they are going through some kind of a special connection. And maybe that person is not around anymore. Maybe that person has passed over. Maybe that person is already a spirit guide, a master who is watching over them. So there was no way that the feminine would think about the masculine now, because she's like, I'm done with this, But it is his true love, it is his tears, it is his pain, it is his, you can say, he's feeling very sorry, and he wants to redeem. The redemption, the feeling of redemption is what is going to eventually lead to them both coming back together, not anything else. And this is why I say the healing is very much required. Healing your wounds, healing your pain is very much required, because the next thing is, it's the masculine's genuine regret, his overall spiritual maturity, his overall understanding of the whole situation, like what has been going on with him, what has been happening with him. What is it, what is it? Why am I thinking about her? Why am I talking about her to myself? And what did she do to me? She was not bad. She was not a bad person. She was a nice girl. She was a godly woman. But I was the one who was so stuck up at that time. Okay, fine. She had her issues, but I should not have gone away like that. I should not have walked away like that. I was selfish. I chose an easy life. I chose my karmic relationship and other things. I did not want to get into anything like that. And now I crave that. I want that. So he cries a lot. He cries probably many nights. Before going to sleep, he cries. In the daytime, he's crying. He's like, why? Why did this happen to me? Why wasn't I so like awakened and aware at that time? Why now? I missed out on such a beautiful thing, because now he's thinking he's never gonna get it. Like for him, that's how it is. It's over. It's never gonna happen. And he realizes that even she never rejected him. She never rejected him. She never said that, okay, I reject you, I don't need you. It was him who kept saying that, you know what, I can't do this, I can't do that. You are so this, you are so that. He remembers the fights now, he remembers the arguments, and he feels like, oh God, what was I doing? What the hell was I doing? For a personal session, for your private situation, you can check out the description box and you can go through all the information, friends, for therapies and for readings. And kindly do not share your information with me, your twin flame story with me. Once you book the reading, I'll tell you the steps. The next steps would be told to you. Or you can write to me at the sunamoon@gmail.com if you want a reading. Or you can use the PayPal link to book the reading directly. And then you can just let me know that I've booked it and let me know what to do. Yes, there are some really genuine feelings that I feel in this session. Genuine masculine pain. But this is the effort and this is the commitment of the feminine that has led to this. She just did not want to take it anymore. She was also like, no, either I want him healed, either I want him pure and the way he should be, or I don't want him and I'm not going back to him no matter what. Let me like grow old like this. I don't give a damn. I don't care. And this is the reason why, this I care a damn attitude and I'm done attitude. I'm not going back to that person who does not respect my love, who does not respect me as a human being, as an individual. Though he says a lot of things, though he's being so nice and he's talking about, his wisdom and blah, 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 showing off how masculine he is, how caring he is, what a chivalrous person he is, or whatever concerned person he is. But he was fooling around with me and I caught him, and then also he didn't accept fully. And then I faced him. I was the one who was confronting him. I was the one who faced him. I was the one always. And there was a phase, as I told you in the part 1, where they did spend good time with each other. A phase of 7-8 months where they were intensely, spending time with each other, very close to each other. That's when they met some other people from his family, and they all liked her. It's not like they did not like her. In some cases, yes, the feminine approval does not get the approval, but the masters, the spirit guides and the ancestors are very much in approval of the feminine. I must say that is something that is coming out clear from this channeling. Passed over old people, or some elderly person who has met her. That person could be alive also. Anyway, so this is like, she was like, I had to go away from it, the drama. He said that I am dramatic. He said that I am emotional, but he is the more dramatic one. He is the one who is doing so much drama, because he is not putting out his real feelings. He is not putting out his real feelings. So who is doing drama, me or him? At least I am crying, at least I am talking to him, at least I am telling him that this is real. I am being real, and he called me dramatic, he called me a crybaby, he called me like a moody person or whatever. And then he laughed at me. He made a joke of my feeling, and then he called me dramatic. Dramatic people are those who do fake acting. That's drama. Real life emotions are not drama. And on this note, I'll close this channeling session. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out.